I got a young boy now, bitch. I got a young boy now. My father, I love killing my father. I mean, that's the funnest. That's the funnest for me. You know, when Jewish men play into black women, I always have to remind them, do you know African politics? I always have to ask them that. Do you know African politics, though? Because you're doing black shit, but do you know black politics? Is my question. So. Yeah. And then ran Gemini. I mean, that shit was crazy to me. And then ran. The white man came out here and then ran. Kissed his ass and then he ran. That's how you know he dead. Yeah, as soon as you hear the word Kenya, your ass should run. So. So he tried to, you know, the white men are trying these spell works. So the white Gemini, you'll have the white man doing their spell work too. So let them hit their hashtatas because the magistrates want to see this. So get as much as you can online because the magistrates want to, you know. You had a white fat man sitting under the church, and I told him, now you supposed to be doing black shit. Why you sitting on cement? Just make it make sense, y'all. So, yeah, this is for people who come from fucked up lives and shit. You know what I mean? Your parents tried to kill you and shit. That's all they want, Gemini, for you to kiss their ass. So this is prosthetic. So anybody, when I say prosthetic, I also mean fallopian tubes with full of pus. So that's all he wanted. He wanted me to kiss his ass. That's all they want, Geminis, for you to kiss their ass. Shit, I kiss his, I don't give a fuck. It don't really matter to me. They want you to kiss their ass. So, Gemini, that was crazy to me. I mean, this white man, one of my ancestors, he's digging around in my graveyard. So I have a problem with a Tanzanian girl, and I'm Kenyan, so you know how that go. Anyway, so we're out here, and we're both Irish, and so this is the problem right here. Okay, she dug up one of my bones, and she made me kiss his ass, Gemini. So you'll have some shit like that going on. And they are really responding. I mean, the neighborhood is really responding. So, Gemini, I had a dog, right? The dog, I had got her off Craigslist, and she was like a bigger pit or whatever. And, I mean, the entire neighborhood responded. And I should say reacted to the dog. I mean, I have a homeless woman. She not really homeless, but she just like to look dingy because that's how rich people are. She literally has been stalking me since I got here. Can you see her? She's been stalking me since I got here. So they're looking out. This is diasporic stuff now. They're trying to look out for him because he's in the diaspora. And that's why I killed him. So you got the little dude from over there, little shop dude. He's a shop owner. You got the Dutchmans. You know what I mean? So they don't know who the rabbi is, which is unfortunate. But that's just a part of white supremacy, not having access to the synagogue. If this person had access to a synagogue, they wouldn't act like this. And to have the time, I think they married to Ahmad, so they might need a mosque as well. So they would need a synagogue for them and a mosque for their husband. Or husbands, or peoples, or whatever. They only got one church, and they stalk my ass because I'm the deacon or whatever. What is a religious leader? I kiss his ass, Gemini. I'm not finna get into this. I'm not finna get into an arm wrestle. You know, it makes them feel better. So you have to remember that they need surgery. So it's okay. Rosa gonna do his. Because I'm black, and that's racist. Because I'm not Puerto Rican. That's why I just did it, Gemini, because I'm a black girl. Why would you do that to another black girl? But they think I'm Latino. See, and I'm not Latino. So, well, I technically could be considered Latino, but not in the way they think. It's be like Yoruba Latino. I'm like Igbo Latino, which is like another thing. So, he's gone now. The community is supporting him now. So that's all he wanted, Gemini. That's all I wanted. So I'll explain Kenyan and Irish, why they should not get around each other. Chemicals. Have you ever heard of a nuclear atomic bomb? Einstein in the building. Einstein also had problems with the Irishmen. So this one's worth it because he took it above and beyond. So I'm gonna give him above and beyond. If you just would have let it go, we would have been cool. But you just couldn't let it go. That's why the Puerto Ricans don't like Spaniards. Why would you, as an Irishman, deal with a Kenyan? That's just dumb. So this is the type of stupidity I was telling y'all Geminis about. Because Gemini, Aquarius, we're air. Taurus, we're air. We can make sense of things. We're logical. We know, a Kenyan and an Irishman. Who's going to kill who? Oh, easy. But to an Irishman, they're, ooh, pussy. Let me go fuck with it. Let me go play with it. When you're a rape victim, you can spot it out. And even other rape victims can tell. Look, I hate to put you out there like that, girl, but either other supporters can feel it. They know when you survived a traumatic experience from someone. You can feel it. There's no words. You don't even have to explain the shit. So, she said a damn tornado on my damn grandma. I said, now you can't. Now she's living in the South now, so that's as close as the death experiences I need. You gonna have to hit it, buddy. Yeah, and so now that the black people is the ones that's gonna kill them. We're gonna go BLM on them. This is why it's okay, Gemini, because now we're on the right side of history. This is worth it, Gemini. It's worth it to sit there and just watch them. They're autistic. So after you give them 5 minutes, this is what, 10 minutes. You give after the 5 minute mark, they're dead. So give them 5 out of 5, 25. So, well, her man is there, so she gonna have to kill him to survive. So, no, it's like that, like that. This is the Titanic, honey. See, women already knew that. That's not something I had to explain to them in the languages. Y'all are dead. Y'all are what we call obsolete. There's no kill or be killed. Y'all committed suicide. So what is there to kill? I'm just trying to make it make sense, boo. No, I'm gonna use the battery up on this one today, buddy. Because if you would have let me do my tarot readings, we would, this is how I make my money now. So you're going to have to cut this energy out. This is how I make my money, Gemini. They gonna stall you out. But look, I did not graduate college because I would rather have my brother in the grave. It was worth it. Ogun's in the building. So the funerals and missing not finishing school on time just to watch these little Richards, and it's worth it. It's worth it because the shit that they put us through, they forgot we was at school. It was supposed to still be PG-13. I'm still in school. So it's still, at some point, there should be a break. And I even got on my neighbor. Luckily, he's a person of color, so he gets it. Break. Got it. Got it. You know what I mean? Versus I don't have to explain that to a person of color. Oh, break. Lunch. Got it. But to somebody who's schizophrenic, he's fighting for his life. You can't tell him right now that he's not fighting for his life. In his brain, he's fighting for his life right now, even though all he had to do is close the door and walk in the house. Or get in his car and go do something. You know what I mean? Go walk your dog so I can take 5 minutes. I can do these, my YouTubes. You know what I mean? It's called a timeshare. When you with neighbors, you have to share the neighborhood. You can't own the neighborhood or dominate the neighborhood because you have some vehicle. You know what I mean? Because you think you're the showrunner because you're old and you have mental health disorders. You need to go see a counselor about that. And you really need a social worker. I really need a case manager. You need a case manager. All y'all old racist white people, y'all need case managers. So that's all I'm going to do for y'all. So you know why you died, right? You can't offer me food when I'm protesting. Because then that's like you taking away from the protest. Does that make sense? You're not doing it to celebrate me. You're doing it to make fun of me. Does that make sense? So it's definitely worth it out here today, y'all. You want to, Gemini, I was going to pull cards for you, but I might just have this out here and then I'll pull cards for y'all while I do this. I'm going to get the charger cord to pull it out. You have to call out schizophrenia. You're not calling out the person. You're not calling out their circumstances. You're calling out schizophrenia. You're just making more people aware that they're paranoid for no good reason. Okay? You have to gain their trust. And obviously this person called out a Gemini, so you got both. You cuss his ass out, now we gotta do the Oshun. So, obviously he's on my path for a reason, Gemini. I'm a life path 3. Okay? Obviously he's on my path for a reason. His body, his spirit, his soul, his ancestors, his support system, his neighbors, his neighborhood all supported him in doing what he just did. They gave him insulin to support what he just did. So when we talk about gendered and sexualized violence, this is what we're talking about. It's structural. You all are supporting the abuser, not the abused. Okay? So you have to understand that. When doing womanist work, you have to question everything. You cannot, oh, okay, this is how it is. No, why is it the way it is? I need to know that as a womanist, because that don't sound right. Okay? I'm from Oberlin College in Ohio. Every woman that has ever been educated ever in this entire globe has to thank me. And that includes trans women. That includes older white men with mental disorders. That includes black men. Because in all y'all mind, y'all are all women to him. So when I say women, I mean black people. I mean people of color. I mean white women. They all are women. They all go under his category of women. So it don't matter to me what y'all say or even think, because you wouldn't be in the position you are in today if it wasn't for me. Does that make sense? You didn't help me, I helped you. You have to remember that, Gemini. Chicken or the egg. So we have a Gemini. I have another white man. The same white man that was sitting on the steps is now watching me again. Hold on. Because we gonna get